Hey guys, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is the journey. All right, so this is going to be the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn reading for the month of April. As I said in the other signs, we'll see what comes up. It probably just will not be love. Card is already flipped out. The first card out is the Tower card. Okay, let's see where this is going. I will tell you guys this. Let's see. Who did I do first? I did water, and then I did air. Okay, guys. The Tower card also came out for the air signs, but it ended extremely well. Let's see where this goes. Let's not be afraid. Okay, the Tower card has come out. And here we are, the Seven of Swords. Now, I will say this, guys. Yeah, I get it. With the Tower, we got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Someone cheated, lied, deceived. Someone was two-faced. Someone was wearing a false mask. All of these things can be included. This could even be someone telling lies. Or someone doing what they're doing for a show. Okay? And it leads to some type of Tower moment in your life. But there's one thing I want to say about these cards right now this month, and something I want to say about these readings. This particular deck, the African American deck, it actually always says it takes on an air energy, a lot of the cards. But there is something going on in this river in these cards, let me tell you, okay? Check it out. You have the Tower, a river came, and that's bringing the Tower, and we have the Seven of Swords. And this monkey who has this lion confused because he has a human face mask he's wearing backwards. So this lion doesn't know what to think, okay? But this monkey is drinking from the river. Let's peep game. Let's see how it all comes together, okay? Because I have a feeling that this is going to be no different than the rest of the readings. I feel like the planetary movements and the energies that we were experiencing, it definitely gave people some clarification. People woke up in some sort of way, and then Mercury retrograde coming in, just kind of dangling things in front of us that we may have one time wanted and us not wanting them anymore, or, kind of passing that test as it came around for the second time. I feel like that was part of it as well. The Emperor, let's not disregard that. The Emperor has come out as well. Okay, as well as the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, Earth signs. Let's see. Some of you, I'm going to say that some of you could have been dealing with, not that it's important, it's really not. This reading is about you. It's not about who you were dealing with, but some of you could have been dealing with fire signs. Some of you could have been dealing with water signs. However it goes, there's been some type of emotional change that has taken place. Whether it's taking place in you, externally or internally, it's taking place in your life. And I feel like, I just can't say it enough. I feel like the last planetary movements that we're going through, these are the energies that have come forth after it. When the smoke is cleared, there's going to definitely be some rearranging and some reconfiguring, okay? The Emperor card also represents an Aries. If you take a look, I knew it. Yeah. Ten of Cups has just come out as well. What did I say? Didn't I say that there's something going on in this river? And if this Tower card came out like it did for the air sign, it's leading to somewhere wonderful. Okay? I just said that, but here we are. I guess that's why I'm the intuitive one, right? That's why you guys are getting readings from me. It's a gift, meaning I didn't do anything for this gift. And I'm still very thankful and very much amazed sometimes by it. Okay. So the Five of Wands, generally when I see the Five of Wands, I feel like you guys are a little bit apprehensive. I feel like something has occurred that you're not exactly apprehensive to let this tower hit and let this movement come about. Okay. I'm feeling an opposite of the original energy of the Five of Wands. When I have the Five of Wands, yes, it speaks about conflict, but in this particular deck, it also talks about being apprehensive. And I don't feel like you guys are apprehensive about this movement. I feel like if anything, you guys are taking control in your life. Either you're getting away from a controlling fire sign or you're now taking full control of your life. And you're like ushering out whomever is not like respecting, whoever is not like getting in line, they gotta go. Check the Emperor out. Yeah, it's the Emperor, but he has a knife like he's an air sign. Sure does. Okay, he is ushering them out. That lion, hello, let's check it out. Remember that lion that was looking at the monkey like it was Two-Face? Remember the lion that was looking like, I don't even know who this person is? Well, you guys, I really feel like you guys are taking on that Emperor energy. Either you're getting away from the Emperor energy or you're taking on the Emperor energy and you are giving whomever is not falling into line with what resonates with you, which I hope is a high vibration. They're walking papers. And the river is taking you to the 10 of Cups. Look, peep game one more time. Here they are on the riverbank, waiting for their emotional fulfillment. I don't know. It's weird. I'm like hearing like a church song, like, wade in the water. I won't even tell you the rest of that song, but it's a good song, okay? That's how I'm feeling. I feel like you guys are just waiting, like not waiting. You guys are waiting in this flood. You guys are just waiting for it to die down, to move. Because you guys are trying to move to calmer waters, ironically as that seems. All right. So we have the Eight of Swords. So I see that you guys are working hard. Okay. I feel like some of you had to fight for your relationship, and honestly, it may have not even been worth the fight. I have the Three of Wands as well as the Devil card has just shown up. Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. In this particular deck, I would say be very careful of your next move, because there could be a type of innocence or vulnerability that maybe someone sees in you. And I really feel like this is whomever you may have ushered out. They may not think you're serious. They may not think you're serious. They may feel like, oh, you just don't know what you're doing. You look at you. You're a little goat. Like, you're innocent. And that I don't want to say this because I would never say this in my own life, but I feel like this person thinks they can have you whenever they want you anyway. Whatever. I think you guys are about to shield them. Okay? The Devil card is present. Okay? Whatever this was, it was a toxic situation, and I feel like you guys are fearful in certain ways in reference to the future. I feel like you guys have been in this situation for quite some time and don't really know what and where it's going, but I can tell you. The Two of Cups and the Fool card has just come out. Check out the water sign video. They also got a card clarified by the Fool card. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards. All right, guys? We're going to first clarify the Tower card. You guys are on the right path. You guys are on the right path. Okay? The Fool card. So, let's see. In reference to work, you guys may have been experiencing a controlling boss, or you guys may be ready to start your own business and be your own boss, and you're cutting out whatever is not going to work for you. Okay? You guys may have come out of a situation at work where you were lied to or cheated out of something, but you're like, that's okay. I'm going to go get happy. I'm going to go find my happy. And I feel like that's kind of the attitude that you guys are taking on in reference to the situation. I see you guys working hard. Like I said before, yeah, you're a little apprehensive. You're a little caught in your head. You're a little stuck in your head. But don't worry, your ships are coming in. Plant those seeds. Plant those seeds. And give them nothing but water. Give them nothing but, what is water? Love. Give them nothing but the sun, which is just going to make them grow. Okay? Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. And if you did have malefic situations or a toxic situation in the past, forgive yourself and forgive others. Okay? Unconditional love for yourself and unconditional love for others is what's going to lead you in this situation. Okay? Now, the Tower card has been clarified by the Knight of Cups in reverse, which can talk about a jealous person with mood swings. Okay? This person is unfaithful. This could have been you. This could have been them. I don't know. Dishonest. They may want a lot but do very little, so they're kind of delusional. They live in a fantasy world. But you know what? This job or this situation or love or whatever you may have been dealing with, please be very, very careful not to let it go to this. The situation may give you a bad taste in your mouth for the future. It may leave you hopeless when you should be hopeful. Okay? That's the key. That's the key. This was just a storm. Clarified further by the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to turn for the better. They're turning in your favor. You just may not be able to see it as of yet. Let's clarify the Emperor card. Let's clarify this Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. Whew. The Emperor has been clarified by the Devil card. Ooh. This person may have even been violent at times. Okay? This person may have even been violent at times. And you know what? Don't worry about it. Because this person is also maybe plotting against you to do further harm to you because they're mad that you broke the chains. When you're dealing with people who are a little bit sadistic and cruel, when they no longer have that manipulative power over you, they get pissed off. Like, how dare you have self-esteem? How dare you move on? How dare you realize that I'm just vibrating really low? I want to say other things like, like, how dare you realize that I'm a piece of crap? That's fucked up. I'm just saying. It's funny. That's like, I'm getting a little bit of that narcissistic energy. And that's how they feel. That's how they feel when you no longer want to be abused. They're like, how dare you get some self-esteem? I didn't give you that. I didn't give you permission for that. Whatever. With this person, I just felt like life was just like constant battle. Like, it's just obvious. It's coming up in the cards. 10 of Wands. Like, you never could get ahead with this person. Okay? You may have also been married to this person. If you guys have any ideas or anything that's kind of exciting you right now, indulge into that. Indulge into that because you guys are moving into freedom. You're moving into making choices again because you're about to, drop this narcissistic control freak. So you guys are moving to a different place. I feel like some of you have been under this person's, I don't even want to call it power because I don't even know what to call it. Under this person's influence, you guys are feeling left out in the cold. It's almost like Stockholm's. You know it wasn't good for you, but it was all you knew. So you're feeling some sort of way. Okay? Your friends and your family will help you. Stick with your friends and your family. If you're religious or spiritual, seek guidance with that as well. Okay? Let's clarify the 7 of Swords. I don't think we need to clarify it. I pretty much got the gist of who this person is. Although, you know what? You never know. You guys could have done some things. They did some things. Whatever. Unconditional love for yourself and unconditional love for others, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. This person was very opinionated and just volatile, moody, kind of ignorant, and narrow minded, unforgiving. This person was extremely materialistic. You know, damn, that's heavy. But don't worry, because you guys have the 10 of Cups, as well as the 2 of Cups, as well as the Fool. Okay, I had to remind myself because, damn, all right? This person's a lot. A lot. Okay, let's leave that right where it is. I almost want to light some sage just from speaking this person's character. It's a lot. Okay, let's clarify the 5 of Wands in reverse. You guys don't know this about me, but sometimes when I'm doing these readings, I can actually hear this character, whomever this person is. Like sometimes I can hear these, because it's multiple people. It's not always, we're all dating somebody different, right? And when these energies come about, we can all be sharing in these energies with different people. I could hear these people and I can see how jerky they can be. And I'm just like, ooh, I don't like that. It almost feels like I'm there. I'm present with you. It's a lot. You guys are happy because okay. You guys have I want to say an option, right? But I feel like no big moves necessarily need to be made. I feel like you guys should just kind of like just harness this newfound freedom that you're going to gain. Harness that. Make your intent. Like if you have any ideas that are not exactly solid, they need to be solid before you make them public. Okay? Wow, I'm saying this for a third time. It's the weirdest thing. It's like the theme of today. Here we go. Concepts, just like conception, right? When something is like a baby is conceived, it's usually done in private because it's a private thing. The same with ideas and concepts. They're private. They're not to be shared with everyone. You wouldn't let everybody hold your baby. You don't need to let everybody sit with your thoughts or share in your thoughts. I'll just leave that there. If you have any big ideas, keep them to yourself, at least for right now. It might not be the best time for that. Okay, so we're clarifying. Actually, I'm going to put these back. They fell out in a weird way. I don't really like the energy. So let's see. Let's put them back and see what happens. Okay, we're going to clarify once again. The 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, some of you may have some long-term beliefs or ideas that are not going to help you in your journey ahead. Yes, this relationship that you're in is ending or has ended. But just remember that grief is a process. Okay, there's like 7 steps to grief. You guys can Google it. It's a process. Okay, and you may float in between these different steps of grief in any order. There's no real order to it, but there are steps. So Google the steps. So when they're occurring in your life, you can recognize them. And I'm going to tell you, like I told the air sign, don't make any ridiculous big decisions right now because you may not be coming from your highest place because you're coming from a big place of hurt maybe and discontentment that this didn't work out. And as my girl Janae Aiko says, pain is faithless. Pain is faithless. So it's hard to manifest out of pain if you're unaware of this. So, like I said, Google the steps to grief. Understand that you may be going through them at different stages in different orders. You may even go through one stage twice or 3 times or whatever. The Knight of Wands has just appeared, which also talks about, which also talks about a fire sign. And this particular Knight of Wands, you know, this person would be sexy, maybe seductive to you, attractive, you know, full of energy. They may be always on the go. This person may like have a lot of nervous energy. I feel like in some ways, earth signs, this is you. Okay, I feel like that's how you guys are coming up, which makes sense because you did come up as the Emperor. So I feel like you guys are ready to move forward. You're ready to do what you have to do. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. And let's clarify the Ten of Cups first and foremost. And also any blocks or anything that's stopping this, make it known. So yeah, we have the Eight of Wands has come out. There may have been some information that led to this situation. Yeah, like I was saying before, when the Eight of Wands comes, it kind of lets me know as well in this particular deck that it's a good time to clarify any type of intent that you may have or any plans that you may have or goals or priorities. This situation is going to resolve. And you guys should be on the lookout for information that would help that go about, you know, help it go into resolution. And also, it's time to just plan, like I said, but you're doing your planning in a private way. You're not really ready to go public yet. Okay? Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. I'm super happy for everyone. The energy, I know this energy, guys, it may not seem like the best, but listen, if you're having a tower in your life, you already know what's happening. I'm telling you that it's going to get better and it's leading you to a better place. Okay? If you don't have a tower, same thing. Don't worry about it. If one occurs, just know it's moving you to a better place. Okay? Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Ooh, got a jumper. The Five of Swords. The Eight of Swords has been clarified by the Five of Swords. I feel like you guys were in competition. Whoever you were in this relationship with, you guys were in competition and no one won. It was a hollow victory. There was no winning. Because it's like my mother says, when you dig a ditch for one, you better dig a ditch for two because you're probably going to fall in. Right? It's hard to plan somebody's downfall, especially when you share a life with them. You're probably planning for your own downfall, as ironic as that sounds. But people play that game with each other. Tit for tat. It's not really helping. Let's clarify the Three of Wands. A card just flipped over. Okay, and another card was hiding behind it. What was it? The Three of Wands. Hello, clarified by the Lovers. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about it. All right, so one thing that the cards are telling me is that, like I said to you before, somebody think you're soft. Somebody thinks that you're not going to go through with this. Someone thinks that you're not going to make your way out of this problem that they've caused or that you've gotten yourself into, right? We're going to take some responsibility as well, personal responsibility, but they feel like you can't escape them. It's inevitable, okay? I'm here to tell you that that's not true, okay? You guys should try and expand your circle, okay? And visualize any types of problems that may come in your path, and visualize yourself overcoming them. That's going to be your key to manifestation, to making this situation pan out the way it is intended. Now, why do I say that? I just said that in another video, the way it is intended, because this is the way the situation can turn out. And most of your stars are aligned in this direction, right? But we all have free will. If you go all malefic on this energy, you're going to stay right there stuck in toxicity with whomever this is or whatever this is, You're going to have to turn on the sun inside, as I always say. Happiness is a choice, and move on. Don't cry over spilled milk. Let's clarify the devil card. The devil card is clarified by the Chariot. The Chariot talks about discipline and willpower. It talks about taking dark and light and moving with control forward, right? So take the L's, the losses, turn them into lessons. Take the good, those are your memories. They're yours. You can take those with you and move on to something better. What's better? 2 of Cups, the Lovers, the Fool, the 10 of Cups. Hey, oh my God, everybody's reading is dope today. Super amazing. I'm super glad that I chose this day to come back. This is amazing. Seriously. So we have the 2 of Cups, which is clarified. Here we go. Some of you may have an older female in your family or in your circle. This person has a lot to say, a lot of opinions, and vicious with their mouth. Wow. This also came up for air signs, okay? This could also be your energy, thinking that because this is not perfect or it didn't work out the way you wanted, that all is lost. That's not true. It just didn't work out, right? But whoever this other woman is, who's like talking, running her mouth in reference to your decisions or the way this is panning out, I'm going to tell you what I told the air signs. Tell her to keep it 2 cents because we don't need it, okay? Let's clarify the 2 of Cups even. Matter of fact, no. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse. You'll know this person because they gossip. And they always have something negative to say. It doesn't have to be an air sign. But they gossip. They run their mouths. And they always have something to say about business that's not theirs. And if you listen to this person, they have a lot of immaturity to spew. They're not conforming to anything, but they want you to conform to their opinion. Okay? And I don't think you even understand how toxic this person is in your life. It's something about this person, the things that they say, they kind of zap your insight and your hope on certain things. This is why this has been the theme. Keep your concepts, keep your ideas, keep your plans to yourself, because they may not be warmly accepted by others, and that may be a discouraging factor, or it may cause doubt to be planted in your train of thought, and you really don't need that. This person may also be a person who's kind of like a miser. Like they're always worried about money and superficial things. That's how you'll know them. This could also be the person that you're dealing with. In certain ways, I feel like you guys may have thought that this person, I think you guys thought that this person was like the one. You guys need to also, if you can, keep a stash. Keep a money stash. Okay? Build up your reserves and keep a money stash. This 2 of Cups has also been clarified by the Star card. Okay? The Star card to me sometimes takes on a temperance type of energy because it is about balance, it is about restoration, and it is about healing. Okay? It's also about wishes being fulfilled, or I like to say stars aligning. I feel like you too, maybe because of this other person's influence, you've become very, superficial. And you're seeing things from a superficial level because of the people that are around you. They're inspiring you to not be your highest self, obviously, because they're not vibrating at their highest. Let's clarify the Fool card. The Fool card has been clarified by the Seven of Swords. If you guys were lying, stealing, cheating in the past, your challenge is to go the opposite way and do everything different than you used to do it. You're going to have to take a new approach to certain things. Because remember, I did ask for blocks and all of that to come out, and here we are. Okay? So, the Seven of Swords. Whatever, and also too, like, understand that in this place in your life, you're going to be faced with many choices with your newfound freedom, right? There are not many choices that are correct. There are only few. I don't want to say one, but there are only a few choices that are correct. One thing I'm starting to notice is that whenever you're at a crossroads, there is a possibility to go malefic, and there's a possibility to stay, vibrating highly and coming from a place of love, light, and truth. Okay. But it's always a temptation when you've been hurt. It's always a temptation to not be your highest self and to not really want to be good or, be there for others. There's a temptation for that because when we're hurt, we just kind of want to pull everything in and me, mine, Remember that what's going to help you through the situation. Let's see what it said first. Get out of your head so much. Don't be afraid of this. Let this happen. Stay away from any type of toxic energy. Use your moral code. And understand that the situation is going to work out for your highest good. And don't listen to naysayers that are telling you that you need to stay with this toxic situation. They're not going to help you. Well, that's been your reading. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth signs. Namaste and have a great rest of your day, guys.